radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Stationhead in the description. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Scorpio. For your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, wherever you have the Scorpio placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before I get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot read, you can ask whatever you want for your reading. Be aware of fake accounts on Instagram. My ONLY Insta is linked directly below. I don't take payment through Insta. I'll never message you or anything like that. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon as well in the description. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and so much more on there. And beyond that, we're gonna get into what's going on with you guys, Scorpio. All right. Interesting. Okay, so we have positivity, faith, and optimism. This is the first card that came out for you guys. This one says, you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. So it's definitely, I feel like most of you guys are right in the middle of some sort of journey or in the middle of manifesting something, and it's coming, but some of you guys are in that space where it's like you're starting to doubt. This one is words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you will attract for yourself and others, right? So depending on what you're trying to manifest, honestly, it doesn't even matter what you're trying to manifest. If you say the market is trash right now, no one's getting jobs, that's going to keep you from getting a job. You're a part of, you know, the collective. So make sure you're choosing words that are affirming what you actually want to call into you. We have release resentments about money. So maybe we're tapping into an energy of Scorpios who did lose their job, or they're not doing so well financially, or not where you want to be or imagined yourself being right now financially. This one says, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead of that, see money as a tool that you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So maybe some of you guys just feel like, you know, money is evil, and it's not the money itself that has any power at all. It's what you can do with the money that holds all the power. Let me move these cards. My camera always focuses on them for whatever reason. You can still see them. Oh my gosh. But anyways, yeah, tapping into that energy, some of you guys may have limiting beliefs when it comes to money, and that is influencing your path and how much money you're attracting towards you, or abundance. We have declutter. This one says, you'll feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away the clutter of your living and your workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. So make sure you guys don't have too much going on. It's time to slow down and connect back to self, I'm getting. And then lastly, we have abundance mindset. And this one says, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one door away from you. Ooh, that's a bar. I need to get that like tatted on me. I'm gonna put that on my vision board. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. That is so, I really like that. If you think of abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. I do that all the time. As you guys know, I do private readings. I get that all the time, where we're always so focused and fixated on what's coming up in the future, you know, what we're attracting. But it is so important to feel like you have that abundance now, or feel like you have abundance now. So maybe your career isn't doing so well, but you have a really good group of friends. You really want to focus on that instead, so you don't feel like, you know, there's always something missing, or you're always waiting for something. Wow. Yeah, this week is going to be all about openness for you guys. Oh my goodness, these major arcana cards are flying out. We have so many for you. We have the Fool and Strength. So this is about not fixating, Scorpio, on how the things that you want to come towards you, not fixating on how they're going to come in. Feeling happy and content in your current environment. Decluttering, organizing, feeling good about the space that you're in. I was actually just doing a reading for someone this morning, and we were talking about how, you know, she had so much clutter around her and she felt like, you know, everything was just all bad. And I'm like, well, Miss Ma'am, it's that clutter, you know, that your space, your physical space, when you turn around and you always, you know, see something or a pile of, you know, work to be done, etc., it's going to make you feel like everything is bad and there's all this work around you in every category, when really it's just, you know, your physical space is cluttered. It can, you know, clutter your mind, etc. We have Temperance in the Sun. Wow. So this is balance. This is victory. Balancing your energy is going to be the most important right now. We also have a lot of butterflies on the cards that we got for you. Not all of these cards have butterflies on them. So maybe that is a like a sign, a synchronicity for someone. Maybe you've been seeing a lot of butterflies. You're obsessed with butterflies. Also, butterflies are, of course, a totem for transformation. So transformations are happening in your life, Scorpio. But we have the Sun. That's definitely victory. That's accomplishment. So it's like you're getting what you want, but you do have to be open and you have to be strong with that Strength card. You have to hold to your faith. You have to be strong right now and be open to how the abundance is going to come through to you. Don't chase after money. Paper chase, don't, that's like a trap. It's such a trap. You know, simple predator and prey, you chase after something, it's going to run away from you. So attract it towards you. You know? You ever notice, Scorpio, how the most attractive people you've been attracted to, what have you always done? Like most people, when they're attracted to someone, they can't find themselves. They always find themselves in the space with that person, or that person's always on their mind. They want to talk to that person. They want to somehow put themselves in that person's space. But imagine that person just being the baddie that they are, just being fine and attracting everyone towards them. You know, be that energy that attracts the abundance towards you versus chasing after something. If you are in alignment and you're balanced, you will be that desirable energy that whatever you want will have no choice but to gravitate towards. You don't have to chase after something or look forward to something. It's always good to have goals, of course, but if you're looking forward to, like, yeah, I just know that this is going to come through, you know, in a couple weeks, a couple months, don't even worry about it. Allow the universe knows what you want. As long as you communicated to the universe what it is you want to enter your life, it will always be on the way. Just allow it to come through. You already did your part, and you can continuously do your part by working on yourself and making yourself, you know, more magnetic to whatever it is you want to call into you, whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's a sense of purpose. Ace of Swords in reverse and the Star. The Star is wish fulfillment, but Ace of Swords in reverse, that's either like an energy of fighting for something that you don't have to fight for, or not putting enough, channeling enough energy into yourself. I feel like channeling all of this fight, all of this attention and energy into yourself is going to be most beneficial. And we got the Eight of Pentacles, which is funny because you're really like so close. Is the funniest part. You're actually so close to your manifestation, but I have a feeling here that you may be creating some sort of energetic block between yourself and this Scorpio by chasing after it or feeling like you have to go get it. If you can just stay in one place, it will find you. But some of you guys are, you know, trying to be 2-3 steps ahead of the competition, or trying to figure out where you can find this thing, this person, to the point where it can't just naturally, you know, find you. Oh, I just heard, okay, what do we got going on? Oof, 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 oof. Okay, I just heard, be honest, you're not ready. That's like a message for, I just heard three people. We have be honest and wham bam thank you ma'am. That really kind of stuck out to me. And then we have manifesto, which goes along with these. But some of you guys may use your sensuality or your physicality as a means of keeping people around, as a means of attracting people, and that's only going to lead you to a wham bam thank you ma'am situation. If you know what that means, it's basically like wham bam thank you ma'am is basically like a saying as a hit and quit. That's like the energy, and the universe is telling you to take a moment and be honest and look at yourself and say, is this the person that who you're manifesting? Because now we're pulling from the romance cards. If you're manifesting love and you're putting out a certain frequency, is that someone that you feel like the person that you're interested in or the person you're wanting to call into you will be attracted to long term, or will this end up in a hit and quit situation? Make sure you are putting out there not what would like stereotypically attract someone, but like your person. So if you're calling for a quality person who doesn't just want to use you for what you look like or what you can do for them, you need to look like a quality person. You can't put that out into the universe to hook them, because it's counterintuitive. It's still going to work, you know, against you. And then we have let me go and let's take a break. So some of you guys, let me get into manifesto too. Manifesto is like an energy of like a long conversation, and I feel like this conversation needs to happen with yourself, and then there needs to be a commitment for some of you. So for those of you who use a certain part of you to attract people, but that's not really who you are, you need to journal that down, write where that even came from, what you learned from that, what it's brought you in the past, and if it hasn't brought you abundance and everything you wanted and something that's still in your life, then, you know, let's not go down the same path and put ourselves in the same cycle. The universe is wanting some of you guys to let go of these parts of yourself that are self-limiting and take a break from trying to chase after something. And that may be why some of you guys feel like you have to chase after something, because when you truly know your value and what you bring to the table, you know you don't have to chase after anything. There's this confidence, and it's like it's kind of like how, like, I don't want to be stereotypical, but it's kind of like how like nerdy or non-attractive guys end up with like supermodels. Like it's a known thing, and it's because they know that they have value in other places. They know that there's things about them that people will be attracted to. So it's like you one day you wake up and you're like, why am I even attracted to this person? Like, they're not even hot. And it's because you can feel their value. You can see their value. All right, let's see what else is coming up. What is this about? Cancer got this too. I wonder if this is a collective energy. We'll see. But yeah, we have jealousy. So you may be, you know, feeling these lower vibrational feelings. Maybe there's a friend that always seems to have, you know, someone that they can date. Maybe, you know, you're looking on social media and you see all these people happy. I was just telling Cancer, you don't know what people are going through behind the scenes, and you also don't know what someone has to compromise to get what they have. So just know that there's so many illusions stacked against you to make you feel like you're behind, or make you feel like someone has something that you don't, but it's an illusion. That's all. So I think that was a message for someone who may have been on this path of trying to be physically appealing or overly sexy or something like that to attract someone, but wanting someone that's not just into what you look like. We have just the two of us in baby bump. So you guys, like I said, I feel like you're so close, like 8 months. I feel like you're so close to having what it is that you want, a relationship where it's just about you and that person. But you need to make sure that you're presenting yourself. Honestly, truly, we have self-love and magnetic. That's what we've been talking about this entire spread. You will be a magnet for the things that you want, as long as you feel that you're a magnet for who you are, you know, seeing what you bring to the table, knowing that you're a catch. You will be a magnet. They'll have no choice but to gravitate towards you. Self-love, yeah. Some of you guys are going through a transformation within, which is why we probably had all those butterflies before. Desire like fire, finding common ground, and soulmate. So this desire like fire and finding common ground is really an energy of finding a compromise where you can still feel free and liberated, but it's like the purpose is all wrong. because it's not about how you dress, what you wear, what you look like. It's about why. If you're doing it truly because you just love to be a baddie, you want to feel free, especially my island gals, they know they don't like to wear no clothes. And then we have soulmate here. So it's just about doing things from a place of empowering yourself, not to attract another person. As long as you feel like you are, you know, putting on like what you put out into the world, because the way I just see it is as an Instagram feed. That's how I see it, an Instagram feed. And it's like when people go to your Instagram, do they see you or do they see what you think someone would be attracted to? It's like Elon Musk and Lord, I can't never get this child's name, Christina Grimes. I know her last name was Grimes. Like she's like oh no shade, but baby is weird, okay? And she attracted literally Elon, tech Elon, Bitcoin Elon. If they could never, like in a Venn diagram, I don't know what would be in the middle of those folks. There is nothing they had in common. But imagine if she was on Instagram trying to attract Elon, and you know, she was posting like boring stuff or trying to be like the picture perfect, you know, person for him, and it's like that's not even what he liked. The first time they met, he said the reason that he felt attracted to her is because she said she was from Mars. I heard that somewhere. I don't remember where. But yeah, it's just like, don't try to be, you know, what you think someone wants you to be. Being yourself truly is going to very much so naturally attract who you want. And it's so funny because the Justice card came out first, Archangel Raguel, and it's number 8. And I was just saying 8 months, 8 months. Like I feel like you guys are 1 month away from this, or very, very close. This one says, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Stand up for who you are, Scorpio. Stand up for who you are. Be authentic to who you are. Don't live for anyone else but you. 7 of Earth and the King of Air. Knight of Air. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. 7 of Earth. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Right, you don't have to worry about this. The reason that you have the pause is because once you attract the person that you want towards you, if you get them and you just you don't see your own value and you're just immediately going in like, how can you make that person's day better? How can you please that person? You're gonna fumble them, because this is someone who wants to nurture you and take care of you, Scorpio. And if you don't allow them to do that, if you don't allow yourself to be taken care of for all the work that you've put in, you know, it's universal law. You have to give in order to receive, and you have to receive. That's very important. If you don't receive this person and you just try to do for them, you know, you can be put in the right place with the right circumstances and still fumble it. Just like people who, you know, win the lottery and you see them like, where are they now? Just a few months later and they're down and out, broker than before. The universe can give you literally the exact resolution to your problems, or literally like a miracle, and you can still fumble it. And I get a lot of care and a lot of nurturing for you, Scorpio. I feel like I'm tapping into an energy of Scorpios who really deserve this, have done so much, have done all the shadow work, have, you know, taken on lesson after lesson after lesson. And that's why the universe is giving you this luxury of a pause moment so that you can have this realization before you go into this, because the universe does not want to see you fail. The universe doesn't want to see you fumble this. You know, you're very, very deserving. All right, so we have the Queen of Air and the 5 of Water. Five of Water, things not turning out the way that you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in the situation, crying over spilled milk. Yeah, so you guys definitely get an energy of you kind of worried about the wrong things. Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, and seeing the humor in a situation. Beautiful. That is you guys. Scorpio, you are that Queen of Air. You know what to do. And yeah, you're very much so deserving. So yeah, that was your spread. Check me out on Etsy in the description if you want your own private tarot reading. I don't do readings through Instagram DM. Be aware of fake accounts. I'll never DM you. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, and so much more on there. And that was your spread, Scorpio. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.